The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, everyone. Andrew Zimmerman here from the National Weather Service in Wakefield with our Monday morning briefing. Got just shortly after 11 o'clock, so we'll get going here. Thank you for all who have joined us this morning for what will probably be a rather short briefing, as we're looking at a period of fairly benign weather here for the upcoming week. So we're going to have definitely going to start to feel some spring-like weather as we go through the week here. Moving ahead here, kind of looking at our highlights for the week. I mean, mild spring-like temperatures, really kind of mainly dry conditions throughout the week, at least through next Saturday, aside from maybe some light rain over northeast North Carolina as an area of low pressure moves off the southeast coast later this afternoon through tonight. Next chance of rain at this point is next Sunday, out ahead of a cold front. Obviously, being almost a week out at this point, there's still some uncertainty there with timing and amount of precipitation. But at this point, that looks like the next good chance of rain. On the marine side of things, as I mentioned, that area of low pressure that moves off the southeast coast later today into tonight could produce elevated northerly winds along with some elevated seas, primarily south of Cape Henry. So we do have small craft advisories in effect for that. That would be mainly our southern two ocean zones, which are, south of Cape Charles down to Currituck Light, and that would include the Currituck Sound as well. But outside of that, we're looking at sub small craft advisory conditions for the remainder of the week. It wouldn't be until that frontal system next Sunday that we would look to see some next chance of more notable small craft conditions. One thing worth mentioning, though, is this is Virginia Severe Weather Awareness Week. That is the 10th through the 14th. You can, those with the briefing can click that link for more information, but really kind of goes through a lot of awareness, watch versus warning, the different types of warning. So it's a lot of different flash flooding. So a lot of different aspects of severe weather. The Virginia statewide tornado drill is tomorrow morning, so Tuesday, March 11th at 9:45 a.m. Just kind of looking at the overall weather pattern here as we go early to mid to late week and next weekend. You can see, generally after that low pressure moves off the southeast coast tonight, generally high pressure, a little bit of a weak cold front comes through Wednesday timeframe. There's really no moisture with that. The only thing that may do is lead to some locally cooler temperatures over the eastern shore with some northeast flow with high pressure building north of the region. But for most of us, we really won't see a lot of impacts with sensible weather with that cold front. Rainfall, maybe a trace to a few hundredths of an inch tonight, later today and tonight across northeast North Carolina, but no significant rainfall through Wednesday night. Again, it's not until we get that ahead of that cold front next Sunday till we could get some more notable rainfall. And as you can kind of see here, just looking at the tables here, mild temperatures, especially away from the coast throughout the week. Low chances of rain here, northeast North Carolina, tonight into early tomorrow morning, mainly tonight, and then we see that net better chances as we get to next Sunday. Marine weather, this is mainly for late tonight into the day Tuesday. Could see some wind gusts 20 to 25 knots out of the north, and then also some elevated seas with that. But overall, generally benign marine conditions through the week. There's our peak wind and waves. Generally 4 to 6 feet, maybe out 15, 20 nautical miles off of the Currituck Outer Banks. Could see some 7-footers out there, but generally 4 to 6 foot seas late tonight into Tuesday. And then one thing to mention, though, marine-wise, is there is a potential for some pretty strong southerly winds out ahead of that front as we get to next Sunday. But again, still a lot of uncertainty with timing at this range. As we move into the following week, still looks like we're favored for above normal temperatures and near to above normal precipitation as we get kind of out into the third week of March by that point and reach and then past the spring equinox. But again, overall, fairly benign week. Really, especially over land, really even no significant wind through the week. Virginia Severe Weather Awareness Week. Take a look at the link for more information for the different day-to-day activities, and then keep in mind for that statewide tornado drill tomorrow morning at Tuesday, March 11th at 9:45 a.m. But with that, I think I will go ahead and conclude the briefing for the week, and I will be happy to take any questions that anyone may have.